An effective learning intention and success criteria can make a big difference in the learning outcomes of a lesson or a series of lessons. There are a couple of non-negotiables when using learning intention and success criteria that will make all the difference. First of all, you will need to establish that there will be a learning intention and success criteria every lesson, that students need to write them down in their books or devices, and that they need to stay visible throughout the whole lesson. Let's go through an example for the first week in this course. Students can understand and explain how texts position readers in particular ways. According to our research, it is vital to maintain the integrity of the parent document when using a learning intention. In this case, the parent document is the Australian curriculum. If we look at the exact extract from the English literature strand, it is clear that the learning intention in this example uses the same language as the parent document. This is a good example of how you can simply select elements of the standard rather than trying to teach the whole thing. The next step in the process is to annotate the important words in the learning intention. This provides clarity and insight into the relevant concepts required for the learning. The challenge for you as an educator is to ask the right questions of your students to ascertain what they actually know. Annotating the key words in the learning intention is not about you, the teacher, telling them what it means. It is about you, the teacher, discovering your entry point into the learning. While it can be tempting to rush through this stage of your lesson and give your students the answers, the only thing they will learn is that you know what the words mean. By taking the time to build new knowledge around the language used in your learning intention, you will ensure that the integrity of the parent document is maintained in your everyday teaching. The next stage is to explain the success criteria. That is, what will the students be able to do if the learning intention is achieved? In this example, they will be able to understand point of view, demonstrate visual literacy by reading clothes as texts, and explain the difference between values, attitudes, and beliefs. You will notice that the success criteria is written in student-friendly language, and it is at this stage where you will be able to genuinely observe what differentiation is, as every student in your class will demonstrate the success criteria in a different way. This data is invaluable to you as a responsive practitioner, as you will be able to feed the details into your teaching and learning cycle and be rewarded with individual student improvement. All of us share in the joy of teaching a good lesson when all the pieces seem to fall in place. By using this process to create an effective learning intention and success criteria, we can ensure that our lessons stay focused on what's important. That is, not what we are learning, but how we can apply it to new knowledge and new situations.